Hi, friends. Who saw Chapelle Roan's Half a Dress last night at the Grammys? Um, talk about the Grammys a little bit. I did not watch. I didn't even know what was happening, but I saw some pics today. My thoughts. And an interesting legal case out of Florida that I don't see how it's not going to end up in a custody fight in the end. And it's so sad. It doesn't have anything to do with divorce. It actually has to do with in vitro. Crazy. Just so many levels there. So many very sad, interesting, very interesting. For those of you who have missed it, I have launched contextuallyhumancoaching.com, and I will link that in the description. And I am back in business for coaching. It's been more than a few years. And since everything happened almost 4 years ago, the beginning of just every mother's nightmare, it's time, I had a lot of realizations this winter, when got to see Mona, and that's just, the little girl fills my heart. Deacon turned 18, just a lot, it's been a journey, and at some point, you have to hop back on, So, I'm excited to announce that contextuallyhumancoaching.com is published and live, and I will be adding a lot more. There's going to be a lot more to come with that website. So go check it out. Right now, it's really just a home page and a terms page, terms and conditions. But I'm going to be adding a social page and a couple different things, as just like every other website. It's something that kind of it evolves and builds upon itself as your brain builds upon it. I like it. I like websites. So, Chapelle Roan, if you did not see, she's the Pink Pony Club girl. So her dress was, the bottom was a dress, and the top, if you didn't see it, Google it, because it's a jarring thing to look at, because at first you don't realize that those are prosthetic nips she's got going on. And the first thing that came to my brain was, that is a long dress. What if it gets caught? Like, she's going to tear one of her nipples off. So the dress is the bottom of the dress, and then where there should be fabric or whatever, it's just kind of there. Now, I like to think that this is what happened. I understand that dress was designed and made that way intentionally, and whatever, express yourself. Oh, we're not the Grammys. Who cares? You don't like it, turn TV off. Who cares, right? But this is how I like to think it happened, because it's way more fun. All right. They were leaving. Okay. She had this beautiful dress on. Something happened because maybe it was like just too strappy at the top and broke. And they were about to leave the house, whatever, hotel. And then this happened. This is maybe something, there was a stain, maybe something spilled on it. Anyways, the top half of the dress we couldn't wear it anymore, right? And they were about to call a seamstress, get a new dress. But not her girl Chapelle. She said, stop. I got this. And she took the two little things that, which probably, if they had gone up further, she could have just tied them around her neck. And was like, boop, 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 boop. Boom, let's go. What do I win? I'm coming, Grammys, right? And she was like, we're not missing this. Good for you, Chapelle. Good for you. That's crazy. Justin Bieber had pants on that were way too big on the red carpet. And then when he was performing, he was wearing boxers and socks. Boxers and socks. Yeah. And him and his wife look really good on their carpet, except his pants were way, and listen, I like a wide leg pant. I used to wear Jinkos in middle school. We all had a couple pairs. So this is a suit. And it makes him look like shorter than, and I don't even know how tall he is, but the pants were so big, but in a suit-like way that it wasn't working. Maybe he realized it, and then he got frustrated before he went on stage and was like, you know what? Screw it. Nothing ever fits me. Just give me my boxers and socks. I got this. Awesome. Trevor Noah. I didn't know who that was until today either. Was making political jokes. You can say what you want, whether you thought it was funny or not with the Nicki Minaj thing, but he does do a mean Trump impression. Like, his Trump voice is really good. That's all I gotta say about that. So, in Florida right now, and this is a more serious topic, and it's crazy that this happened. There's a couple in Florida, and they sign up for in vitro. Now, from what I understand, in vitro is they take the egg, they take the sperm, throw it in a box, boom, 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 shake it up, baby, embryo. And then, obviously not like that. It's very scientific, and there's machines and scientists behind it, but just to make it quick. And then they take the embryo and put it back into the mother or into a surrogate. So a couple signed up for that, and they put the embryo into the mother. Mother carries baby 9 months. Baby pops out. Oh, and I can tell you this part, which is the kicker. This is a white couple. White mom, white dad. Baby comes out. Definitely black. Like, super black. Okay, now, but this mom has carried this baby for 10 months. It's not 9 months. It's 40 weeks, which at the least is 9.5 months. So I don't know why we keep euphemizing gestation for humans when it's not 9 months. It's not. And so the couple is suing the in vitro people. I think they're suing for records because, well, one, it's not biologically their baby, but when you're a mother, I mean, she grew that baby inside of her. This is why it's just like surrogates, but those moms know the deal. Like, surrogate moms, they sign up for that, and a surrogate mom is a special kind of strong woman. I wouldn't be able to do it. But she's the mom. I mean, the couple, they're not wanting to, like, they know that they're going to have to find their child's biological parents, but they're not going to want to part with their baby. I mean, it's not genetically their baby, but it is their baby. When you are a mom and you feel something, I mean, like, I wish more than anything I could just hug my son and be like, baby, I knew you first. Like, you feel something living inside of you. It doesn't matter if it comes out not looking like you. It's you're not. And then you have to think, if someone else's embryo got put into this mom, where's her husband's embryo is going to get put into? Where is that if that gets put into someone else? You can't just be swapping babies after they come out. Human emotion, human heart, it doesn't work that way. They prepared for this. This is their daughter as far as they're concerned, but they're also concerned now that there is an embryo that is theirs that another family is raising. You would want to know either way. What a mess. Oh my goodness. I can't even. Oh, I mean, to be on either, I just can't even imagine, because you would know that you would have to find that baby's biological parents, just even, I mean, the baby's going to have questions. You're going to want to give your baby answers when they get older, you know. But to think that that might mean that the biological parents, obviously, they're going to want their baby too. And like, you wouldn't want to give up your baby. Oh my goodness. What a nightmare. I can't even. I mean, but the beautiful thing is that all babies are a blessing. So, can't call the whole thing a nightmare, you know. We got at least one beautiful baby out of it, and all babies are a blessing. It just, I mean, that couple has to be living with so much fear in so many ways, knowing that, one, they're attached to this baby that they had. To them, it's theirs. It doesn't matter if it doesn't look like them. It doesn't matter. And so they worry about losing that baby, but then they would have another mindset that they have another baby out there, maybe somewhere. And you would want to know, you know. In Florida, man, everything happens in Florida. A lot of stuff happens in Florida, right? Oh, and if you don't know who John Lemon is, he's a reporter, and he just got arrested for reporting, which is a slippery slope. Because, you know, even me talking to you through these videos from my room, the internet has become somewhat of a great equalizer where we all kind of can have a voice, you know, even if it's a small one. It doesn't have to be a completely silent one. Now, of course, that has its downfalls too sometimes. But within humans, it's become a way to communicate and a way to wade through a lot of the smoke screens and a lot of the narrative and get many different opinions, which gives you a more well-rounded view of what's going on, you know. It's scary. The whole thing is scary. I was talking to one of my friends the other day about the training that ICE is going through, which isn't very long, and I still stand by. I don't think it was long enough. But I talked to him for a little bit. He's former law enforcement, and he kind of gave me a little bit of a different perspective on it. And the thing is that, like, and of course, that's my friend. I care about him. His ideas of whatever is never gonna, like, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in pulling every outside travesty into your own relationships and friendships, because the truth is none of us are there, and we're never gonna, it's important to put the people that are important to you in your life at the forefront, right? And that's why fighting over politics is ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous. And it's unfortunate too, because the system is set up to make that happen. And I don't know the answer to that, but he gave me a little bit of a different perspective. And I think that that is the beauty that we miss a lot as human beings. So often, and especially today, we are wired to feel attacked all the time. And you see it in the algorithms, you see it everywhere. The emotional charge is intentional, and it's so easy to forget, you know, that we are here together with each other. You are ground zero for you. You know what I mean? Like, it's so interesting because, yes, from the inside looking out to our own lives, our own perspectives as individuals, you're everything to your own existence. You have to keep your own body alive to exist. But looking from the other direction, I need a whiteboard behind me. almost raining perspectives from the other direction, you know. I'm going to get a whiteboard. It's going to happen. So thank you guys, as always, for just spending a few minutes with me. Where's my, oh, cool. I'm under 20 minutes. Awesome. If, like I said, go check out contextuallyhumancoaching.com. The homepage, the front page is pretty short. Just a little price list, and I have the terms and conditions, but stay updated on that. I will keep everyone updated because I will be adding a lot more pages to that website. It is in its infancy right now. And of course, don't forget to check out acourhousekidnapping.com as well. Thank you guys for even spending 20 minutes listening to me. That means more to me than you guys even know. And I'm just so grateful for you. And I think that it's important for us all to be grateful for each other. We need to be grateful for differing experiences and perspectives as well, because as humans, it is how we grow, right? The only way to grow is to step out of your comfort zone. That is the truth. So we will stay grateful for all of our blessings, for bringing us peace, and every single one of our challenges for bringing us strength, as they are equally important in a meaningful and purposeful, happy, content life overall. Thank you guys.